This Kwara State Command, Sidi Adekimi Ojo. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I welcome you to the Police Command headquarters today. This briefing aims at keeping you abreast with the command's sustained crime-fighting efforts with credible information and technology-led policing. The command has achieved notable success through coordinated field operations, actionable intelligence, and interagency collaboration. This effort demonstrates our commitment to zero tolerance for all forms of violent crime and our determination to bring perpetrators to justice. Our core mandate remains to protect life and property, to maintain public order, to dismantle criminal networks, to ensure a safe and secure environment for all. The Kwara State Police Command is reaffirming its unwavering commitment to protect lives and property, maintaining public order, and combating all forms of criminal activities within the state. Through proactive policing and intelligence-led operation, we have recorded significant breakthrough in our effort to ensure the safety and security of our citizens in the last 1 month. First case, deceased, name withheld. Suspect Mohammed Jallo, male. Exhibit, you have one machete. Summary. On September 17, 2025, at about 1 p.m., a report received at the Bode police station revealed that the suspect, Mohammed Jallo, has visited the victim, a motorcycle mechanic, to collect his motorcycle, which was still under repair. A heated argument ensued, during which the suspect drew a machete and severed the head of the victim. Following the report, a swift response by police operatives led to the arrest of the suspect and the recovery of the machete used to commit the crime. The machete used in the crime was recovered and secured as evidence. The suspect confessed to the crime. He will be charged to court upon completion of investigation. Criminal conspiracy, aiding and abetting kidnapping. Suspect Sonny Gbadamoshi, complainant Aliyu, Mohammed. SCV recover one mobile communication. A man named Mohammed of Kombi area was reported missing after failing to return home from his farmland in Ajashe-Ikpo. His wife, Aisha, received an anonymous call claiming responsibility for the abduction and demanding a ransom of 120,000 for his release. The police utilized advanced digital and technical surveillance to apprehend Sonny Gbadamoshi, who was found in possession of the mobile phone used to communicate with the victim's family. Preliminary investigation revealed that Gbadamoshi complicity in facilitating and providing logistic support to a kidnapping syndicate operating along the Ajashe-Ikpo-Moro axis. The suspect is currently in police custody, providing useful information to aid in the ongoing effort to rescue the victim and dismantle the kidnapped gang. Criminal conspiracy, aiding and abetting kidnapping, illegal possession of firearms, and criminal intimidation. Suspect Muhammadu Bello. SB recover 50 live rounds of AK-47 ammunition, one red or registered Bajaj motorcycle. On October 1st, 2025, at about 10 a.m., security operative on routine patrol along the Saragi Road flagged down an unregistered motorcycle. The rider abandoned the motorcycle and a passenger named Muhammadu Bello and fled. The passenger was searched and found to be in possession of 50 live rounds of AK-47 ammunition. Preliminary investigation revealed link between the suspect and a criminal syndicate involved in arms trafficking and kidnapping. The police detectives are conducting further investigation to determine the source and destination of the ammunition and to apprehend other members of the criminal network. A case of sexual abuse and exploitation of a child. Victims, a 10-year-old girl. Suspect, Ifelodun Ebenezer. On Thursday, September 9, 2025, at about 13:50 hours, a report was made at the Adewale police station by suspect mom that at about 14:00 hours, her 10-year-old daughter contacted her via phone that while she was returning from school, she was accosted on the road by one Ifelodun Ebenezer who forcibly dragged her into an uncompleted building where he had carnal knowledge of her. Upon receiving this report, police operatives went into action. Immediately, the suspect Falade Ebenezer was arrested on the same day. Falade Ebenezer has confessed to committing the crime. As soon as the investigation is completed, the suspect will be arraigned in court to face the full wrath of the law. Criminal conspiracy, aiding and abetting kidnapping and kidnapping. Victim, Aliyu, female. Suspect, Saleh Ibrahim. Exhibit recover, 1 mobile phone, 48 roasted cattle. On October 3rd, 2025, about 7 hours, a complaint was reported at the station that at about 06:30 hours of the same day, a gang of kidnappers invaded the complainant residence in Araro village, Igbaja, and abducted his wife. On the strength of the report, police operative and vigilante immediately mobilized in search of the victim. On sighting the police team, the abductor abandoned the victim and fled. Investigation later revealed that one of the assailants was Saleh Ibrahim, who was involved in a case of cattle roasting in September 2025. The suspect, Saleh Ibrahim, has been arrested while efforts are ongoing to apprehend other members of gang in the run. Defilement of a minor. Suspect, Redwan Hosseini, 17 years. Victim, name we said 5 years. On 10th September 2025, at about 19:10 hours, a complaint was made at the Adewale police station. The complainant reported that her 5-year-old daughter had left home for her Arabic lesson at about 16:10 hours. Upon the complainant's arrival at the lesson venue to check on her daughter, the child was not found. During a subsequent search, the complainant cited her daughter emerging from the room of one Redwan Hosseini while holding her underwear. Preliminary findings indicate that the suspect, Redwan Hosseini, lured the minor into his room and committed the act of defilement. Following the report, police operatives from the division swiftly arrested the suspect. The case was transferred to State CID for comprehensive investigation. The suspect voluntarily confessed to the crime. He will be arraigned in court forthwith to face the charge of defilement. Criminal conspiracy causing grievous hurt and attempt to kidnap. Suspect, Abubakar Yusuf, 20 years. Toko Yahya, 22 years. Kabiru Mohammed, 22 years. Exhibit, 1 wooden plaque assorted mobile phones. On the 9th of October 2025 at about 19 hours, a joint operation involving the Kwara State Police Command and local vigilante groups led to the arrest of 3 suspects at Ilorin Marafa axis. The suspects were intercepted while plotting the kidnapping of a businesswoman who frequently traveled the Ilorin Oke-Ode route. Following the arrest, the suspect confessed to conspiring with 3 others who are currently at large. Intelligence gathered so far indicate that the fleeing accomplices are in possession of some of the firearms used in previous operations. The arrested suspects are currently cooperating fully with investigators, providing credible information to aid in the recovery of this weapon. Apprehension of the remaining suspect. The suspect will be arraigned in court after the conclusion of this investigation. This case, what we find about this case is that some of these kidnapper bandits, they recruited some young boys. So the young boy will scout for people that of means that they can kidnap. So it is these people were recruited and they were discussing on how they saw a woman, so they are discussing how they can get information so that the woman can be kidnapped before they were intercepted and arrested. Criminal conspiracy and being in possession of hard drugs. Suspect, Abdullahi Monsuru, 19 years. Mohammed Waziri, 30 years. Ukasha Suleiman, 17 years. Nasiru Tukuru, 22 years. Exhibit, 50 packs of tramadol, 10 packs of benzyl tablets, 3 nylons of diazepam tablets, and vinegar. On the 14th of October 2025, at about 15:00 hours, a team of operatives attached to the anti-kidnapping section of the Kwara State Police Command, while on routine patrol within the Oke-Ode axis, intercepted a Toyota Corolla vehicle occupied by the above-named suspect. A thorough search conducted on the vehicle led to the recovery of large quantities of suspected hard drugs. Preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects are part of a network involved in the distribution of illicit substance to certain individuals and bandits within the region. Efforts are ongoing to trace the source of their supply and dismantle the wider syndicate responsible for the distribution chain. As the Commissioner of Police, I want to emphasize that this arrest underscores the command's determination stand against the trafficking and distribution of illicit drugs within our state. These substances not only endanger the lives of users but also fuel other violent crime and social vices. We will continue to pursue every lead uncover in this investigation to expose and dismantle the entire network behind this illicit trade. Let it be clear that any individual or group involved in drug peddling or criminal conspiracy will be identified, arrested, and prosecuted in accordance with the law. Recovery of stolen tricycle and arrest of suspects for conspiracy and receiving stolen property. Suspect Olarewaju Yusuf and Abdulganiyu Oyelade exhibit one tricycle. On the 8th of August 2025, Kwara State Police Command received a report from one Soliu Ahmed Adebayo of Iyaloja area, Erinle, that his tricycle Keke Napep had been stolen by unknown person. Acting on the report, operatives of the command immediately launched a discreet investigation, which led to the recovery of stolen tricycle and arrest of the two suspects. The tricycle has been fraudulently registered by one Olarewaju Yusuf, who upon interrogation confessed to purchasing it for the sum of 700,000 naira from Abdulganiyu Oyelade. The later, that is Oyelade, also admitted receiving this tricycle from one Abdulkarim, popularly known as Malam, who is currently at large. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend the fleeing suspects, that is Malam, while the arrested suspect Olarewaju Yusuf and Abdulganiyu Oyelade will be arraigned in court upon conclusion of investigation. In conclusion, the Kwara State Police Command assured the public of its continued dedication to excellence in service, delivery, professionalism, transparency, and accountability. We remain committed to working with the community to ensure a safe and secure environment for Kwarans. We urge all members of this public to partner with us in our efforts to maintain peace and security in the state. We encourage anyone with useful information on suspicious movement of persons to report to the nearest police station or via the command official channel for communication. Together we can make a difference. Thank you. This one is just a brief this thing. 5 suspects arrested in connection with the Oke-Ode incident. They are Umar, Babuga, Mohammed, Ahmed, Aliyu, Buba-Alade, Sidi Buba-Alade, and Sheu Buba-Alade. The 5 suspects listed above were apprehended by operatives of the Kwara State Police Command in connection with the incident that occurred at Oke-Ode on the 20th of September. 2 of them were said to have been arrested by that Balugun Bankole and it was handed over to some military vigilante. So they were released. The Balogun, Uluode Bankole was killed the second day. And that was why if you see the incident of that, they went to that place and surrounded his house. And 2 of them were also cited in the case of invasion of Oke-Ode. So the case is still under investigation. Thank you and God bless. Give me Biro. I need Biro. He's not even another senior officer. My name is Demola Akemi of the bank. I want to commend the police for all the breakthroughs, particularly how the team of police pushed the guy that arranged I just want to ask you, what has it been difficult for the police to track other incidents of kidnappings using the same device? Because they've had a lot of
kidnapping cases where kidnappers demand a lot of money, people pay the money and they slip away with the victims. All has been difficult for the police to operate. Then secondly, the issue of kidnappers now using different device, putting young men to scout for victims. How many, can you have a details of the recruitment process? Are they paid? Do you have any other information apart from this? And what are you telling the victims? I'm sorry, the public, information that the public should be conscious of. Any security information can give the public so that they can be more conscious that some of these people that will be making the public. We don't know. Thank you, sir.
I'm Akinolu Adayomi, Global Excellence Magazine and OrientActionMag.com. I want to ask two questions. The first one has to do with the man that was arrested and accused of having a carnal knowledge of a 10-year-old girl. The girl was able to identify him, and the fact that the suspect knew and was quite aware that the girl knows him and could easily have identified him. Is there a possibility that it was a mutual consent? So I will want to say that it is important to know if the man spoke under duress or he was actually culpable. That's number one. The second one, on June 30th this year, one of your men officers was killed in Lafiaji while facing doing a gun duel with kidnappers. The fact that he died in line of duty, and so an incident like that, somebody like that, the family should be compensated publicly to serve as an encouragement and a kind of motivation for those still alive to know that if they also die in line of duty, their families will not suffer. And we haven't witnessed such a thing. So I think it is important that we do that. Thank you.
My name is Aliyu. I represent this director. I want to commend the command for the efforts so far to combating kidnapping crime and criminality in the state. I just want to ask the joint operation with the police soldier at the Oke-Ode Buba-Alade. From the police angle, I want to know the conflict time because the Babuga Oke-Ode assist has been on and on. Last week, this week, Nigeria give us 9 suspects were rescued from the kidnappers there. Don't know what, from the police angle, what can we say has been the situation?
Good evening, sir. My name is Adekimi Ojo. I'm the CEO of Kwara State Police Command. You must follow up page in Kwara. Yes, sir. I want you to expatiate on the issue of Oke-Ode. I don't know. I want you to expatiate. Give us more light on Oke-Ode issues. That is the only. That is the only case people of Kwara want to listen to for now. Please, I want us to say something much about it, sir. My name is Majan once again.
I think we are done, are we?
Yes,
Okay.
My name is Adekimi from Sheu. In addition to questions that have been asked regarding the issue of Oke-Ode, I just want to know the security operative or the security apparatus we have on ground now in that axis. Because many people are still skeptical, traveling, towards that region. We want to know, what do we have on ground to safeguard life there? And of course, the community members who are actually free have been returned to their residence.
Is it today or yesterday? Market on Monday, maybe today. Thank you. I hope I'll be able to answer this question as they come. Tracking, talk about tracking the incident of kidnapping. That why is it that others, maybe some kidnappers have not been able to be tracked? The work of security is just like the work of a footballer, a football field, a goalkeeper. You know, in a match, if goalkeeper save 100 goal, the only two that enter, that is what people will remember. That is the problem with security. Many has been tracked, but the one that's why when you want to say talk about the achievement of security, it is not even the amount of people arrested that matters. It is the safety surrounding the safety environment. That is what matters. So we have tracked many, and the problem is that when your words is in the hand of the kidnappers, not the kidnapper will threaten you if you tell police you are going to kill him. So because of that, many people will not give police information. They prefer to secretly to go and pay ransom without telling police. This one now, we are very bold. If I tell you that this guy was picked up in Kano, this guy we're talking, he was picked up in Kano. So that's why we're encouraging people to speak. If we cannot put the life of your words in danger, I think we are taught that it is better for 99 criminals to escape than for an innocent person. So even when we have gotten everything about a kidnapper, we always ensure that the safety, maybe when they have released the DC, we can now go after it just because of the safety. Because if we invaded their this thing and killed all of them, and the person who want to go and rescue died, we have not done anything. About kidnappers using the device recruiting people. Definitely, they entice them. They have cheap money to give. That's what they do. They promise they give. They entice them. You will discover that most of the problem having security agents have in Kwara is that there are too much informants for the kidnap. There's a kidnap case in Lafayette area. I was surprised that a big man was kidnapped. After some days, they discovered that it was even his cousin who was even relied upon to negotiate. He said he had been working with the kidnapper for the past 10 years. So the informant, they pay them. They lure them to do that. About the man arrested for having a carnal knowledge of 10 years old. A 10-year-old cannot make consent. So the consent is immaterial. So there's no either. So a 10-year-old cannot consent. That's what the law says. You talk about the Lafayette operation compensating those who are killed. Just about an hour ago, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, I issued some checks to some families of victims. We do it. Only we don't call press like this. We do it just about an hour ago. We are issued some check, and I think it will even be subject of press release. About joint operation in Oke-Ode, I will tell you that the area is relatively peaceful. Today should be the second market day that has been. Last Monday was a market day, and the market was worked. Today was another market day, and the market was. I was just informed about them some hours ago that about some buses are loaded in Lagos that they are returning the people to Oke-Ode. The security arrangement on the ground cannot be with what we can, but those who massive market today. In fact, the market today, somebody was arrested. It's not as if the person, they just look, they say the way this person looked, he was arrested. So the people are at alert, on the alert, and normalcy is gradually going to Oke-Ode. And somebody talking about the operation on ground rescue of victims. Many victims has been rescued. We discovered that we didn't mention victims here because the victims, many have been rescued. I will tell you, within this time of this operation, many have been rescued, but we cannot, because we just decided, because for the privacy of the people involved. I'll tell you that the operation in Oke-Ode is yielding, not Oke-Ode, is yielding a very good result. It's not only Kwara, it's a combined effort, Kogi, Niger, and Kwara, because that axis they have, so the enterprise to go enter many places. I can boldly say for the past 2 weeks, we hardly have kidnap. For the past 3, as is Oke-Ode, we have not had those strong intervention or invasion of village like that. And let me just tell you that the security situation is relatively calm, and we are now relying on our OAS. You know, a whole brigade was deployed to Kwara, and I will use this opportunity to, the GOC is on the ground, and I will use this opportunity to just to appreciate the state governor. He has been concerned, and he has done much. I can say he has done much. Some people have been empowered. Vigilantes have been empowered. Those who lost their distance, some have been compensated, and some arrangement has been made. Capacity building. In fact, police will just pass out about 104 constable. The governor have said that those constable pass out should be retrained by an expert, a retired AIG. We commence 3 weeks armed drill just to build capacity because of the situation on the ground. This thing some of the press will be invited on 27 when these people will resume for that training, and you will see. So those are some of the things that the governor is doing to build up the capacity of police in the state so that to be able to combat the situation on the ground. Thank you.